2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going into this final round if they have any hope to win.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Going with the 6-iron here. That might be one club too many. Not the result they were after there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Putting for a par now. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. Time to tee off at the second. Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
A well hold. He'll take the birdie. He's currently sitting in 4th position. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Sitting at 10 under par for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. That was wonderfully done. From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This is looking pretty good in the air. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
The leaderboard has them sitting in 2nd place behind Tiger Woods.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, just missed. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Yeah, you'll take that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Time to face a par 4. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. This one looks like it's going left. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wow! What a shot!
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Oh, that was flushed. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. Ooh, nice line. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. He's currently tied for second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Oh, well played. Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. A bit long on that one. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Lovely effort, that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, nicely played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. And it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one needs to kick left. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
This one's tracking.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Good looking shot, this. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's not what they were looking for. And here we are with the third shot. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Nicely holed and for par. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
That's some good golf right there. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth.
Good shot there.
Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Now this is important. This for par.
Yeah, we'll take that. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Oh, stop it. What a shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. It's on a good line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Currently 15 under par for the event. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
They're in the bunker, but a chance to get up and down. It's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
And the putt drops now, a sweet 16 under, heading down the stretch.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16, so most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a super shot. Now 7 shots behind after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Nicely done.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. This one's on line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You'll take the tap in for par any day. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods. Boy, good shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one needs to kick left. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And this putt is for a final score of 61. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. And that'll bring his tournament to a close. And Henning, here we were at the start of this rivalry, doubting they even had the capabilities to take them on, let alone whop them like that.
Luke, that was really incredible stuff. It was a pleasure to walk the fairways and watch that performance, that dominant performance. As you said, we didn't expect a victory, let alone a victory like that.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
On a nice line.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's not the one he wanted. And here we are with the third shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Ooh. No, that's too bad. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently in a share of 6th. Here we are at the third. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from about 105 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is about 19 feet in distance.
Little birdie look in here.
That's frustrating. Playing their fourth shot. Well, looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. This one's for bogey. Was on a good line. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Not sure if that one came out of the center of the putter.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Lydia Ko is currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? He has this putt to save his par. Hey, nice looking line. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Going with the 7. This one's going right at the pin here. And he's hit that inside the range. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. He's looking to hold this to tie with Will Zalatoris.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not bad. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 6th. That's nicely done. 8 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. And it's Lydia Cohen, top spot. Teeing off here at the 7th. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Oh dear, that's on the beach. That's incredible. Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. That was a narrow miss. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Wonderfully played. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Going with the hybrid. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today. All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Just hammered that through the line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
It's early, Luke, but this player is trailing their rival. I hope to see them put up more of a fight as this event progresses.
Even for the day. You like that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their third. just 3 back from the leader.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's in a share of 12th place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Great shot. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And back to the course with the live action. And this putt to move into the top 5. This one's dialed in. And down it goes. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Oh, so close. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's begin the 14th. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Yep, this is lovely. Oh, that's a card saver, finding the green from there.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make their par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Opting for the 6-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Wow, what a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 3 under. He currently shares 4th position. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club. Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
This putt to move into a share of 2nd place.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
That was absolutely murdered.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Should find the green. Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Is tracking.
Just didn't drop. This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This for par.
I like the look of this. That gets the job done. And now 4 under for the tournament. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
Yeah, that one will play.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. That's going to find the water, sadly. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead. Playing their 5th shot. And only 1 off the pace here. Putting for bogey here. Not a bad line, this.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round.
And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for 4th. Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Luke, only a couple behind, so yeah, they are right into this at the moment. They've got to keep pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around.
Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up on the first hole. Let's get going. And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
And here we are with their four. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A bogey putt awaits. Currently 2 under for the event. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot on the second. Oh, well done. From around 120 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Now long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Currently a couple under for the event. Time to face a par 4 now. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And they found themselves in the first cut. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. He's currently tied for 4th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
This is buckets. Okay, let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. This one looks like it's going right. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Well done. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. This putt is for a share of second. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 1 shot back now. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this one is for his par.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Well hold. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Shame it didn't drop. That hole's done. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Next up is this par 4 hole. Nicely done. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
They've chosen to club down here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We have a par 5 at this one. Nicely done. Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th. It's heading to the rough for mine. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Now 4 under par. Currently tied for 3rd position. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt on the table. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker loop that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Time to step into the bunker now.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's a big-time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. He's currently sitting in third place. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Well played, mate. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. This one's looking good. And there it is. Currently 5 under overall. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
From around 220 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Great touch.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
What are we looking at here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a good-looking shot there. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
That gets the job done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 4. Playing from around 150 yards here. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 8-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Lining up the birdie putt here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Needs this to kick a bit left. And this putt to move into first place. Ooh. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
And what could have been with that putt? Luke could have taken the lead. Not to be.
Handy effort, that one. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Setting up miles from the hole. That's disappointing. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Oh, so close. This putt is for double bogey. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Sitting at -4, currently tied for 6th. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And another round safely in the books. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
2 rounds down. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this player. Looking forward to seeing if they can keep up this good form over the next couple of rounds.
On behalf of myself, Rich